Chapter 9. Spiritual Practices. 1. Moral life, aesthetic sense, hunger for knowledge, truth, and activity are the saving and ennobling elements in a man's life. 2. In the primary stages, when the animal instinct is strong in man, religion for him can only be submission to sacred beliefs and observance of, for forms and ceremonies only. 3. Art, morality, search for knowledge, intense activity, clarity and love help immensely in training the mind to feel and perceive finely. 4. Sometimes intense activity satisfies and eventually destroys the worldly instincts, and gives us the taste of a higher and finer life. 5. Pranayama, singing of divine name and glory, His praise, without mental preparation have danger that this may evoke too much emotion, which drags the mind down to dangerously low levels. 6. Morality, art and knowledge are the only way for higher life. And our food, environment, climate, illness etc., all these have influence on our mind. 7. Certain parts of the mind are always in close association with the body. Any change in body produces the desired changes in mind, and vice versa changes in mind and thinking affect the human body. 8. Harmonious development of head, heart and hand, that is thinking, emotions and physical activity are required for spiritual progress. 9. Spirituality is concerned with perception whereas intellect is concerned with development of things. 10. The mind is to be annihilated to reach the Almighty. So long as the mind remains, real knowledge of Almighty is impossible. One has to go beyond this. The paradox is, where there is no mind, how can there be a world? 11. What is spirituality? It is the complete cessation of vrttis or mental tendencies. The universe, subjective speaking, is nothing but an aggregate of vrttis or mental tendencies. Spiritual progress consists in reducing the number of these tendencies, until the tendencies relating to God alone remain in mind. When the material's vrttis or tendencies come, God's vrttis or tendencies vanish. Both cannot stay and move together. 12. Occult powers have nothing to do with spirituality. 13. Constant struggle with the mind leads to neurosis. This is dangerous, it must be avoided. 14. A householder can never practice universal love. The very mode of his life is a contradiction. He has to submit to the powers of others at times against his consciousness. Sannyasi has an opportunity to realize it. 15. Although consciously we want to realize God, our mind often has other secret desires, which distract and divide us. Of course, if we can formally renounce the world, we can avoid many of these distractions. 16. Unless a man is inspired by spiritual ideals, it is extremely difficult, nay impossible, to keep the sexual instinct in check. 17. From the higher standpoint of one who is seeking to realize God, it is far short of the whole duty of man. 18. If we are to neutralize the effect of worldly influences, we must assiduously practice every minute of our waking life, what is called spirituality. 19. The love relationship of a family is only maya or illusion. 20. Unselfish acts, worship, purification of mind lead to karma yoga, and God absorption comes by itself without any force. 21. Wherever the mind is, the energy and blood are concentrated. 22. Sexual abstention is absolutely necessary for spiritual progress. Since higher spiritual practices cause a great strain on the nerve system and brain, which are impaired by incontinence, these become too weak to bear that great strain. With spiritual progress, sexual desire diminishes automatically. 23. An excess of acid mostly causes fatigue in the physical system. 24. It is a good and very beneficial practice to observe partial or complete fasting on the day after a nocturnal emission, praying and thinking of God. This has a wonderful counter effect. 25. The way to God is beset with all possible obstacles. Only an adamantine resolve can overcome them.